sort of like, okay, here's a thread. What do I do with this thread? But if you weave it together, if you weave it together with other threads, it creates a fabric.
Yeah.
It creates a material.
Yeah.
And that you can use as bags, as clothing, as whatever you want to use it for.
Yeah.
And so and it's a useful stuff. So basically what I'm saying is that um, individual people are like threads, or they have threads,
Mm.
but it's only when we're woven together that we can really function, we can really yeah, it's only when we're woven together that we have that that we co-constitute that fabric, which we can use to as a tent, as a I don't know, as a shelter, as a
Yeah.
clothing, as a
The
trampoline,
carpet.
as a what?
Carpet, the one that we can
A
travel on.
carpet. Yes, as a carpet. Yes, okay, exactly. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I like
As,
it.
or as a decoration. So
Yeah.
that's what I see weaving is, and I think weaving. I recognize, say, weaving the people of the threads.
And their stories. Yeah, definitely.
The people in the stories are threads. Actually, that's true. Actually, because the stories are threads, and the people may have several threads, but that's still, yeah.
Right, and then what makes the organizations then in this weaving process? What are they? Do you see organizations that are they are separate from humans and their stories, or you see organizations as part of what humans are?
Well, what I've noticed actually in even the organisations that I've come across recently is that they are failing to weave with other organisations.
Right.
That's interesting.
Why?
Because well, I put it down to a neoliberal mindset, neoliberal capitalist mindset. Hey, we've got this organization. What are we going to do? We're going to beat our competition. We are going to, we've got to define our aims. We've got to do our thing. And
Yeah.
but where do you belong in the context of other organizations?
Yeah.
What's your, but if instead of doing that, we all looked around and said, okay, well, this is this organization has this capability. That's that organization has that capability. Maybe if we stopped trying to do everything and collaborated, and we did only the things which we are best at and relied on other organizations to do the other things which they're
Yeah.
best at,
Yeah.
we could achieve so much more. And that's actually one of the, I don't know if you know cooperative business thinking, but the international cooperative movement has these principles. Principle 6 is cooperation between cooperatives.
Right.
And that's the way we should be doing things. We should be cooperating. We should be, instead of saying, oh, I'm going to be the best, like whatever it is, service. Okay, I'm going to search. I'm going to ask the other people around me, what can I do really well? What can I do better than anybody else? They will rely on me. I will rely on them. We will collaborate.
Aha.
And that's again going to be based on the same kind of ontological commoning between organizations. So it all fits together, basically.
Beautiful. Super. Super clear. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Last question for now. And these are series of interviews. I still want to interview again over the next year or year and a half, maybe 2 years,
Yeah,
to see the progress of thought and the progress of ontology that
yeah,
is being common.
yeah, yeah.
Let's say we are in 2035, 10 years ahead. What you've been
Yep.
able to accomplish that you're proud of, or what kind of thought leadership that you've been able to support humanity with, and yeah, what are you grateful for at that time?
Well, in my dreams, I've I've helped to start to actually set up a cooperative organization which runs Regen Choice. That's actually helping to set up everybody else, because then that's actually happening. Um, it's open source. It's run as a cooperative. It's run as a non-profit cooperative. Um, uh, um, I think that would be the biggest contribution that I could make, and I'm handing it on. You know, I mean, I'm at the stage of life where I think, well, look, actually, I don't need to make a fortune or anything, but what I do need to do is I need to give away what I have got in terms of knowledge, in terms of interest, in terms of resources. I need to give that away. And if I can give away all the things which I've been kind of building up in my own imagination and heart and vision, I'll be very happy in 10
Beautiful.
years' time. If I can
Yes.
give it away.
You're doing it
And,
now.
and if I can do the regen choice, and the other thing at the moment is establishing this idea of ontological commoning as a and doing and exploring the methodology of that and helping people to actually get into that, understand how to do it and weave together. Well, gosh, okay, weave together individuals and organizations in that process. And you are you are such a good interviewer. I mean,
You're a good interviewer. You're the hard works.
it's absolutely
Thank
lovely
you.
talking with you.
Thank you so
Wow, I
much.
mean, you're
Thank
so
you.
good.
I
I
know my
mean,
skill set. It's true. Because you know, I get to select the best people to